All right, my name is Kal. I'm with Great Millstone, Colorado. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham HaRakakwadash. I give all praises to, double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule Great Millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abab. So yesterday was November 12th. Today is November 13th, 2024, the year that we hope for Jacob's trouble. And Trump announces cabinet role for Elon Musk yesterday, November 12th, 2024. All right. And Elon Musk is known for the implantable device that he's came up with Neuralink. All right, which we know he's just a meat puppet, just a fall man. But the elite of the so-called white race, the red devils the Bible speaks of, the biblical name is Edom. All right, as you can see, his skin is red compared to his white collar. All right, he is not white. They are different shades of red. But as you see, Elon Musk Neuralink is ready to implant a second volunteer, which this is from July 10th, 2024. So we know it's more advanced. But once again, all right, in November 13th, I should say 12th, 2024, you had Elon Musk set up in the cabinet of Trump, who's to be the next president. So we know what direction this is going. It's going as prophesied, that they should speak as a serpent. Let me get it. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast, which this is representing America, coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. That's a Republican Party and Democrat Party. And he spake as a dragon. So they act like they're out for the benefit of their people, but really they're going to show their true colors when they speak as a dragon, which they're going to come down with draconian law, which they're already doing, and is directed towards the Israelites. Because, as it's prophesied, they're going to come down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. Verse 12 of Revelation 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, that so-called white race, Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right? And this is why they're accusing the Israelites for everything under the sun. All right. Now it says in verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which is the implantable microchip that Elon Musk, all right, was known for working. Right? Elon Musk, he has a company called Neuralink. Now he works in the White House under Donald Trump. So we know what direction this is going. And that ain't no shock, because Donald Trump being Nero. It says in Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to operate in America and really throughout the world without a microchip being implanted in your body. It's going to be mandated through their draconian law. All right? And both sides are going to push it, the Democrat and the Republican. Here is wisdom, that him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, threescore and six, which I put up a video yesterday about Jared Kushner getting all this money from the Middle East countries, such as Saudi Arabia. He got $2 billion, and I put up the article, shared it on the community, where you share the articles, the posts. But I also made a video of it. In 2010, Saudi Arabia was pushing the MOTB in their country, right? They were talking about anyone that's considered a terrorist, they should put a microchip in them, all right? So that country that was talking like that gave Jared Kushner, which is Trump's son-in-law and was actually part of the White House, part of his cabinet when he ran and was president last time, right? And his building is literally on 666 Fifth Avenue. Now, they paid extra. They said they gave a huge, amount of money to get that building intentionally, all right? Because the devil, the so-called white men, they're getting their orders from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but on the left hand, all right? And that's why when they come down with these laws, a lot of times it's like 060606 and other ways of doing this are the I think it's the World Economic Forum. They have the 3 6s in their symbol. They put this number throughout the system that they're promoting, which it's a beast system, which they're going to make it mandatory that you have an implantable microchip to try to be a part of this wicked ass system. All right? And anyone that refuses, they're going to want to kill you. It says in Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which we're witnessing right now. And who gave him the power? Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, right? To give life to the image of the beast, to bring forth this new world order, the wicked system. That the image of the beast should both speak, which you see it speaking now. They're telling you that they're going to have to make changes and, what do they call it? A great restart. And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So they're going to kill them that reject it, and that includes some of the elect, because we're ordained, to reject it. It says in Revelation 6:9, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true? Because they know right? These are Israelites in the spirit world, but even in the flesh, they were seeing the same thing as we are now. Right? Dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And that's what we're saying right now, sighing and crying and prophesying. And the Israelites that die, they pretty much go right before the Lord and they cry to the Lord for the elect, which Yahweh is that mediator between Yahweh and mankind. And he only has one favorite nation, which is the Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, which has been scattered throughout the world in slavery. And that's why we were sent into slavery, was because we sinned. And our Father loved us, so he chastised us and sent us into slavery. Now, we're repenting. He's allowing us to remember ourselves through the Holy Spirit, and we're beginning to worship him and his son, Yahushua, properly. So now, he's going to avenge us. It says, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. So there's a prophecy of how many brothers of the elect that are going to be allowed to be sacrificed. But as soon as that happens, right, there's going to be a nuclear destruction of America. All right. And those that took that device, they're going to be in that lake of fire. That's in Revelation 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, the beast being that so-called white race, Edom, which they have the European Union. America is the whore that rides the beast. It says, and his image, the system, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which once again, when you look at Trump's entire cabinet, it's a whole group of MOTB pushing mother jumpers. All right? You got Elon Musk with Neuralink. You got Jared Kushner, which he in his building, they got a company that's producing a RFID implantable device as well, which they're all together. They're confederate against us, the Israelite. All right? And not every Israelite, but the Israelite that knows the truth. Okay? And then you got which they're gonna bring forth the what they say deportation, okay, and that's gonna really, they're gonna be pushing depopulation, and also they're gonna push that temptation, that hour temptation that you have to have that device to be able to be a citizen or be able to buy or sell. See, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, America. So no mercy will be shown to any Israelite that takes that implantable device. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, so it's going to smoke for a very long time. America, after it's destroyed, made into a desert. And they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. There's a movie, let me see if I can find it. All right, so this movie is called Implanted, and you can see it says in 2023, 3 years after the global pandemic, which you see this woman, and what she does is she ends up taking an MOTB in her head, and it drives her mad because it doesn't let them rest. All right, she's trying to rest thinking that she got safety and all this and that, prosperity, life, all these things they promised her, but in the end, it's going to cause her no rest. See? And that's what these people are going to be. They're going to be a fucking mess because they're actually going to break out with blisters all over their body. It's going to be like a cancer that comes from having that device put inside their body. And also, there was this part right here that said guinea pig. See it? It says guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig. All right, which is actually biblical because in Revelation 3, when the Lord said he would protect his elect, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which we speak of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is that device becoming mandatory by law, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So when you go into that word in the Greek, what is the meaning of that word temptation? It says, parasmas, an experiment. See? An experiment. So just like it says in that movie, you're going to be guinea pigs and you're going to accept that device and you think it's going to give you life, but it's going to destroy your life. All right? Life is with Yahweh Shem Shai, as it says in Romans 8. It says, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh. And that's what they're going to do with that MOTB. They're going to try to save their flesh by accepting that device. But they're going to find death and destruction. But after the spirit, so the spirit, there's life in the spirit, which It tells you in Romans 7, verse 14, it says, "For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin." So we have to come to the scriptures, which is spiritual, being word, right? Dealing with the spirit. For the law of the spirit of life in Hamashiach has made me dead, has made me free from the law of sin and death, right? So that law that is in the Lord, cross-reference, right? So for the spirit of life in Hamashiach Yahushai, all right, it tells you, let's see, I was on one. This blue letter pulled up a different one. Let's see what I have. Because I had my tablet open. I was going over this through my reading this morning. Make sure I got the right one. Yep, right here. So in Romans 8 and 10, and if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin. That's why we want the new bodies. But the spirit is life because of righteousness. That's why righteousness is not of ourselves, but of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 11, but if the spirit of him that raised up Yahushua from the dead dwell in you, right? Which, if you don't know this, you're a reprobate. He that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you. Now, when you go into this word here, quicken our mortal bodies. The mortal is this flesh that we're in today, the corruptible flesh. It says, and he shall be able to quicken us in these mortal bodies. That word, it says to produce life, which we're living in the word, right? There's no condemnation to them that are in the word, that are in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, walking in it sincerely. But as you can see right here in the definition A, it says, by spiritual power to arouse, invigorate. You see that? By spiritual power to arouse and to vigorate. And what is he talking about? He's talking about these scriptures. Revelation 11 and 11, it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, because we got aroused by the spirit, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, which all these nations, even the reprobate Israelites, are hating us. Why? Because they're seeing us stand upon our feet. We're being roused up by Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai's word, and eventually it's gonna consume these heathen. It tells you in Obadiah, in verse 18, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. So just how you have a fireplace, and they have pokers and a tool to stir the fire to make sure it's burning at its best. That's what we're doing right now. We're agitating Esau, the wicked, by revealing him to be the wicked, by telling you the truth about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, as it is written. And the house of Esau for stubble. So those Edomites, the red devils that plan on coming down with great wrath, plan on having this device implanted inside of everybody, plan all this shit they got planned, it ain't going to work out as they planned. All right, because they're not in control of nothing. They think they're God, but they are not. Their God complex has led them astray, right? They're drunken on their pride, and their pride has deceived them. It says, and they shall kindle in them, and that's what we're doing. We're being filled up with the Holy Spirit and devour them. And eventually the Lord's going to give them over to us, even in these mortal bodies. There's elect men that we already got the spiritual power of prophesying, but soon the Lord's going to turn that up to where we start to glow. All right? And it's going to be a terrible day for Esau. It says, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. because he's going to put that hatred that he has for Esau into us. As it says in Romans, was it 9 and 11? We'll start at 11 and then get 13. It says, for the sons, Esau and Jacob, being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh through his son Yahushua, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So he prophesied this when they were about to be born. And it says, it was said unto her in Genesis 25, the elder shall serve the younger. So this is the prophecy that the Lord is going to fulfill, as it is written, as it is written, as it is written. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with power? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai forbid. No. Look at what the devil done. His whole entire time he's been on this earth, he's done nothing but wickedness. All right, so the Lord hates Esau. All right, and he loves Jacob, but not all Israel are of Israel. All right, he's looking for the Israelites that have faith, which are the faith is in the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ha Rakah Kodash, double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abba.